Deep in northwest New Mexico sits a stunning formation known as Shiprock. Shiprock, also translated to rock with wings or winged rock in the Navajo language, is a well-known and sacred site for the Navajo Nation. While it's not the easiest to reach, many drive hours just to see it, as it is one of the prominent landmarks in New Mexico. Shiprock has even made several appearances in films like Natural Born Killers and Jumanji: The Next Level. In this video, I will be exploring the history of Shiprock and how to visit it. Let's get started. Shiprock lies within the area of the Four Corners, another Navajo Nation monument that allows guests to stand at the intersection of 4 states at once. The formation of Shiprock Peak marks the center of 3 volcanic pressure ridges that pushed this peak upwards about 27 million years ago. This has been indicated by using the radiometric age technique, analyzing the radiating walls of minute, a type of igneous rock. It is projected that Shiprock was originally formed 3,000 feet below the Earth's surface, but over the course of millions of years, erosion exposed it, making the visible peak reach about 1,583 feet. The volcanic wall of Shiprock, which can be found on Google Maps, is one of the 6 dikes, or wall-like sheets, that branches away from the central formation. While this is not Shiprock itself, it is an impressive part and fascinating to look at, particularly when observing its fitted stone-like appearance in areas of erosion.
This is just like polygonal masonry. Look at these things. Even has little protrusions and stuff, like you see on the casing stones in Egypt.
Among Navajo people, Shiprock is mentioned many times throughout their myths and legends. The peak held significance as a beacon in bringing the Navajo to the southwest. One legend suggests the Navajo lived on Shiprock after relocating, but avoided the peak for that they feared they disturbed the ghosts. Another legend says that Shiprock is a medicine pouch or bow carried by the goods of Value Mountain, a large spiritual male figure composed of several mountain features throughout the region. The body is represented by the Cheska Mountains, the head as Cheska Peak, the Carrizo Mountains as the legs, and Beautiful Mountain as the feet. Furthermore, Navajo legend tells of bird monsters that nested at the peak of Shiprock and preyed on humans. The monster slayer killed 2 of these adult bird monsters, changing 2 of the young ones into an eagle and an owl. Another legend, perhaps a rendition of the bird monsters, tells of a man-eating dragon that preyed on a giant bird who transported the Navajo to suitable land. This legend also has a monster slayer that defeats the enemy, but instead its remains turn to stone, thus developing several formations that are now well-known landmarks in the area of Shiprock, including Shiprock itself. Shiprock also has a history of rock climbing, having their first ascent in 1939. This climb was actually the first in the United States to use expansion bolts for protection. However, climbing this sacred monument has been opposed by the Navajo. Since 1970, this activity was illegal, although people still found a way to participate. Unfortunately, during this time period, several serious injuries occurred. This led to a permanent ban on rock climbing not only on Shiprock, but all over the Navajo Nation on monoliths, spires, and within tribal parks under the jurisdiction of Navajo Parks and Recreation. Shiprock is located around 15 miles southwest of the town Shiprock. You can easily visit Shiprock by turning off of Indian Service Route 13 or US Highway 491. There's no entrance fee, and visitors tend to come and go throughout the day. There's many sections to explore, so be sure to bring some water when going during the hotter months. And lastly, it's important to remember that Shiprock is a sacred site to the Navajo Nation, so please be respectful and mindful during your visit. Have you been to Shiprock? Let us know your thoughts about this beautiful landmark and if you plan to go. Be sure to subscribe to the channel to stay updated on the latest content. Thanks for watching and stay safe.